And we are back, ready to franchise. In the last episode, if you call it, we went for the offseason. That means free agency, draft, as well as the preseason now, as we are starting a new format for season 7 and onward. To quickly show off the roster before we talk about this format, or I guess we can do it while we're doing it. We are going to be simulating games. We are no longer going to be watching them. And the goal is, and this all depends on time, I suppose, to go a full season at a time. That includes the regular season and the playoffs if we make it. And then, yeah, it'd be one episode a season, one off-season stream a season. But this is what the team's looking like. You might have noticed there are some people who, well, haven't been here before. We got a new punter in Tommy Townsend coming off of a career year. So very happy about that signing. In terms of average, I shouldn't say it was a career year. I guess, not quite as good. But his average is really good. So was a really good signing, I feel like, for us. Hopefully he can carry that over. As you see, Demario Douglas is no longer here. We are going to be rolling with Besh, Fernandez, and Harrington now moving forward, as well as you might notice Jerome Ford's no longer here. You might notice Wes Agnew, our backup quarterback's no longer here. We did lose a few guys. If we go over to the defense, definitely some big ones, as you might notice both Matt Crosby isn't here, Jacoby Dean isn't here, Jared Frazier isn't here, Jonathan Culp isn't here. Looking at cornerbacks, Darian Porter isn't here, Antonio Johnson isn't here. It's a very different team. The guys who we felt like were getting up there in age, or guys who are on expiring contracts, specifically, 1 year, we decided, we're not going to re-sign or we're going to trade away. Minus the D tackles, we strictly just have such a good D tackle group that I think it was the smart move to relieve some of that cap space. But in case you're wondering how this new format's going to work, it's very simple. We're going to go over to this advanced week and we're going to hit it. That's it. And we win 37-17. We do sustain 2 new injuries. We're no longer going to be doing weekly strategies either. Eddie Elliott and Davin Burks, the backup running back and the starting left tackle, both injured in that game versus the Chiefs. Definitely sucks, but just something we're going to have to move on from. We do have in my opinion, quality backup in Sean Burgess. We had another running back too. I don't know where he went. I don't know if we didn't keep him. Well, probably practice squad. Yeah, it is. Trey Monroe. Okay. But with those injuries, we're just going to keep going. No need to put either of them on IR. We go ahead. We advance to the next game. Very simple. And then every few weeks or so, we are going to be taking a look at the scouting. Or not the scouting, excuse me, the standings. Regional focus scouting. We're just going to scouting isn't really a big need for us anymore. We're just going to go ahead and pick random ones. We see this D tackle. We'll go ahead and select that. We see this one, offensive tackle. Go ahead and select that. We could probably use a backup quarterback. Go ahead and select that. And then we do need edge rushers. So even though it is a quote unquote weak area, we're still going to select it. But as you see, we are 1-1 after losing to the Vikings 28-22. Let's quickly show off our contracts. Potential guys. We only have 16 million in cap space, so some of these guys are going to be unfortunately gone. Like I said, I did feel like this might have been our final real year where we could compete Marco Fernandez with the 5th-year option. don't even know if we're going to accept that. We need to see a lot more out of him. But for example, Charles Grant, we can't even afford to re-sign him. Eric Douglas, our backup, I mean, we could afford to bring him in, but the ultimate goal, I do think, is Aiden McCann. Go ahead, offer him a 2-year deal. He's going to re-sign. That's going to leave us with $9 million in cap space. As you see, Ronnie Hickman, we can't afford. Maybe we could if we adjust the money, but I doubt he's going to want that. Jack Besh, as you see, we can't afford. JPJ, as you see, can't afford. I mean, we're going to be losing a lot of guys. The question is going to be, who are we going to lose and who is it going to affect the most? Because, yeah, we got our one guy who I desperately wanted to get locked up, though, so we're going to go ahead and advance week where we lose 34-28 to the Titans. We fall to 1-2. And we're going to go ahead and go against the Browns, where we win 27-24. We have a D-line breakout. We're still going to be doing storylines. Don't worry about that. But as for the trading stuff, Aiden McCann has superstar development. We could not have locked that deal up at a better time. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and advance. Every 6 weeks, by the way, is when we are going to be checking these stats. There's 18 weeks in a season. Granted, you only play 17 games, but so what? So every basically 3 times a season, as well as at the end of the season during probably the off-season stream is when we're going to be checking. The one thing I did not really think about is how long these animations and the loading times can take. Sometimes we fall to 2 and 3 on the year with another new injury. This time, Eddie Kirkland for 2 to 4 weeks. That's going to be a tough one to overcome. We have a recap on our breakout. I did everything I could to step up again, but I didn't have the same impact as last game. That's on me. Don't stress it. Hey, that's okay. All right. We're happy with that superstar development. Don't sweat it. Last game before the first stat check, all that stuff. We are 3-3 with another new injury. Oh my goodness. Marco Fernandez, 3 to 5 weeks. Jeez. But look in here, we are currently 3-3. That puts us on the outside looking in at the playoffs. We see both the Chargers and Chiefs would currently be in at 4-2. So right behind them, thankfully, we're still in a really good spot. But quickly looking at our stats, we see Rashad Jackson not having the greatest time so far. Our offense is third though in yards, so defense is struggling a bit. Genty looks like he is doing amazing. Points scored, we're doing amazing. Marco Fernandez leading the team in receiving yards, and that sucks with that injury. But there's that. We actually I forgot to take a deeper look at the defensive stats. We obviously know how everyone else is doing. Blocking, no. Sacks, 6 by Roderick Hightower, who has been playing in place of Eddie Elliott for the games he has missed. So not off to a good start for his career. As you see, he is a rookie. Everyone else can't complain too much, 2 or less. 43 total tackles for Max Dunn, leading the way with Royster right behind at 42. We have 5 tackles for loss for Aiden McCann, leading the way, with 4.5 sacks for Jason Biddle, leading the way. Big gap. We see 1.5 is the next highest. Few interceptions to go around for Royster Hamilton Dunn. We got only one forced fumble, but we got 2 recoveries somehow. I don't know how we have multiple recoveries but not any forced. Anyway, kicking so far is 100% from Cardi, both field goals and extra point wise, and punting 50.5 yard average for Tommy Townsend. With all of that being said, we are officially past the third way mark, which means we are going to keep going with a big one against the Colts here. Hopefully, we can take advantage of this potential to jump a team ahead of us. And not only do we do that, we blow them out 42-21 with Eddie Elliott re-injuring himself. Going to be out another 1 to 3 weeks. We do have our national focus, and we're going to go ahead and set that to Mike linebacker probably because we are losing the one guy, I imagine. Speaking of, I never showed off the draft picks we have for this year. I imagine this will be, if we're able to stay afloat, it will be because of these day 2 picks we have. As you see, multiple seconds are San Francisco, Carolinas, and then multiple thirds with Baltimore, Miami's, and ours. But we do kind of skip the mid rounds. However, I am really excited for this next year. Not as many picks, but definitely more all around. So it's really going to come down to if we can make those, round 2, round 3 picks count. We lose 27-24 to the Bears to drop to 4-4 on the year. Quickly showing off. We are still on the outside looking in. Kansas City started to pull away. We're just going to ignore those, I'm going to be honest. It was the trade deadline. However, I'm going to stay firm. Yes, we might lose a lot of guys, but I think we could make a run here late. We definitely need to, as we're down to 4-5 after losing another one. It just sucks the teams we've played. We played really tough teams this year, and I mean that's fair. We did just win back to back to back Super Bowls, but I would argue must-win game here against the Chargers if we want to get back in this thing. Losing to them would just help them and then hurt us. We want the opposite, and we lose 28-10. With another new injury, Jack Bech out 3 to 5 weeks. We're down to 4-6. We have the week 13 bye, thankfully. We're gonna have to evaluate some stuff there, that's for sure. But Detroit time, we win 34-17. Oh my goodness. Joaquin Gomez, by the way, a punter we had, probably was going to replace Tommy Townsend after this year, gets picked up by the Giants, so that changes that. Yo, game, be honest. Do you hate me? Why are it's the star players. Davin Burks, we're probably going to shut him down for the rest of the year. Eddie Elliott, for the third time this year, gets injured. And then Eddie Kirkland. The Eddies can't stay healthy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to free agency, see if there's any quality, running backs to go after. Any former guys, maybe. Who isn't Jerome Ford? Let me emphasize this. What am I talking about, actually? We're going to go ahead and elevate Trey Monroe from the practice squad to the active roster. Woo, we have a weekly award as well. Matt Royster. All right, we're 5-6. We got the Chargers again. Like I said, we can't really afford to keep falling behind. They're currently in the 7th seed is 6-4. So come on. After this, we're going to be looking at the stats. By the way, what does the game have for us? Another loss. And another injury, this time to our newly acquired Jalen Blackman, who we got in the offseason via trade. We sit at 5-7 here at week 13. Here's the current playoff picture for those of you who are interested. We are nowhere to be found. We are having a very poor year. And to be frank, I don't see that changing at all. But we have focus players. Ultimately, with the pick we have, I think we're going to have to address the wide receiver room. Probably ignore this top guy, Mike Collins, and we're going to probably go after the next 3. I mean, if we're able to turn the season around, then that sucks that we just wasted that. But I'd much rather turn the season around. 10-7 still good enough to make the playoffs. All right, that is not. But literally, I don't think. I think one more game would do it for us. So, ooh, I almost forgot to check the stats. Quarterback play is not the best. That's a big thing. Defense is just shitting the bed. But Gentry's still doing his very best. Emmett Harrington, 78th in the NFL, is our leading guy. 483 yards. I mean, these guys are within 40 yards of each other. It's crazy. I mean, our top 4 guys all to 400. So, very committee-esque team, but we are ultimately going to need more. Blocking. Roger Hightower. Dude, 12 sacks? What are we doing? Blocking. Matt Royster's going to get to 100 tackles, barring any injuries. Max Dunn still in second, though. Sacks, Jason Biddle has definitely had a slower part of the season after that 4.5 I mentioned. We see 2 interceptions for a lot of guys. We now have Ronnie Hickman getting one as well. With the forced fumbles, there being a few more now. And a few guys with some fumble recoveries, Matt Royster as well. Kicking, still perfect. Punting, 51.8 average. We're going to go ahead and advance week. We can't lose, thankfully. We can't lose. But, oh my goodness, the 10-2 Giants is who we're going after. I'm hopping into this one. We see the Patriots lose, so the Dolphins now at 7-5 claim the 7 seed. And this is probably our chance. I mean, we're coming off to the bye with a hopefully a healthier roster, I should say. Definitely not healthy. Fast speed and the game. We're up 7-0, 14-0, 14-7. We turn it over, 14 all. 21-14, 21 all. 24, 28, 24. And with a chance to run this clock out. Emmett Harrington, our jump ball guy, press coverage. Rashad Jackson. No wonder why we're so shit this year. And the ball doesn't backspin at all, even though I put it on. All right, we need to stop. Ball's out. Picked up by the O-lineman, though. Going to be a loss of 2, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning, I imagine. But they got one timeout they got to use wisely. And down he goes! Hunter Brewer, the middle linebacker, finally getting the start he deserves after, Nakobe Dean is no longer here. 3rd and 19. 4th and 7. Game on the line. If you fail to convert, well, it's over. You don't got the timeouts. We'll just let a guy be wide open over the middle of the field. That works too, I guess.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Complete to number 26. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Raiders' 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
4th and inches. They're sending the offense out there. Unfortunately, we couldn't pick that off. Eric Wagner, or no, is that? No, that's Haynes. That's our rookie. Unable to come up with the interception. If we get that. 4th and inches. Game on the line. Yeah, fuck that, bro. We run into our own guy. Nuh-uh. We're not having that. We're not having a Madden play decide the game. We're not having a Madden play decide the game. We want a football play to decide the game, not a Madden play. All right? No running into our own guy. No. I'm going to turn into the second coming of Megatron. Hunter Brewer with the game-sealing interception. Now that's a football play. He gets the sack. He gets the interception. And we're going to run it once just in case they decide to be assholes and take their timeout. Oh, no. We're not going to have a Madden play decide the game. What the fuck was that, game? Oh, hell no. That shit is bull. That's crazy. I'm going to run it again. Let's see it. Are they going to make me fumble again? All right, are you telling me take the quarterback kneel? Second and inches, we're going to pick up the first down as the final play. Yeah. Get us out of here, baby. We'll let this clock run. 28-27, we win. The game tried to say, nah, you ain't winning. But we said, yes, we are. We quite literally are. Woo! Winners! (28-27). It was a close one. But y'all weren't beating us. We're now 6 and 7. 6-7. Sorry, I'm too old for that. I imagine you probably don't want to hear that. But 6 and 7 after a must-win game over a top-tier team. Now, how poetic would it be if we go out and we beat that top-tier team with Hunter Brewer getting Player of the Week, and we go ahead and lose to the 2-win Broncos? We beat the 2-loss Giants, but we lose to the 2 loss Broncos. Yes, or 2 wins, excuse me. 24-17, we see Matt Royster winning that award, Player of the Week. We're making a push. The 7th seed is the 8-6 Dolphins, with little to no room to spare for error, as we are already trailing. Is Davin Burke able to come back out of curiosity? I think it's a bit too soon, but might as well check. Where is Andrew at? There it is. No, he's not. Oh, he's still injured as well, so. All right, Packers, another tough team. I think we got to hop into this one too. Green Bay's got a scary team. We see Jordan Love and Micah Parsons, arguably 2 of the best in their field, their positions. But hey, we got those guys too. We got Rashad Jackson and Matt Royster. So I think it's a fair fight. Seven nothing. Let's go. It's just flipping back and forth. 7-3, 10-7, 14-10. All right, we're trailing by a field goal. This is where the comebacks happen. We don't get the first. Are we for real? Oh, Isaiah Pickens is in the game. Harrington, it's the first down. Well, now I gotta see what happened to the Rashad Jackson. Foot fracture. He's probably out the rest of the year.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Field goal to tie. Touchdown for the lead. Pickens! Let's go! What a pro! What a pro!
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
We also got Burgess in the game. Okay, Besh could be open immediately. Looks like maybe they're blitzing. Just drop off. Bent over. Oh. There's an injury timeout to Caleb Rogers. Damn. Is Burgess our power back? Why is he out here?
The ball carried by number 22. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Come on. Panther 60.
A gain of 3 yards. Brings up 4th
And Besh is there again! Let's go! I went hurry up because like we had the free timeouts, so we could have I was going for it that whole time.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Packers 17.
They need a touchdown, so Isaiah Pickens leading the clutch drive, keeping our hopes alive. Matthew Golden tied for the lead in receptions. Overfroze his guy, Romeo Dobbs.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
15 seconds left. He had him too. Jaden Reed, though, they need a touchdown, so it doesn't matter.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
What matters is how good is my D. Winters Romeo Dobbs coverage. And that's it. They got 5 seconds. They can maybe take some timeout, quick pass, but ultimately this ball most likely is going either to the end zone or a trick play. Hickman unable to get the feet down, but regardless, we pull off the upset with the backup. Isaiah Pickens throwing for 230 and 2 touchdowns in the win. There we go, baby. We're 8-7 now. New injury to go over. Rashad Jackson, he's out 4 weeks. He'll be back in the divisional round if we make it that far. If we even make the playoffs, I should also add. The 7 seed is the Chargers, who are 9-6. Who wins out of us in Jacksonville? Jacksonville 38-28. And there is a path. It's just a very shallow path, all right? We were looking at the 9-17s. We see Indianapolis, we see Miami, we see New England. We're going to play like we have a chance, but most likely we don't. But this Week 18 game against the Broncos, we'll regardless watch, probably hop into for a bit. All right? We've never not made the playoffs this series. We've never not had a winning record. The winning record could still happen with a win. The playoffs, however, we are going to need some little playoff magic. Three 0 we start trailing 7-0, 14-10. The scores are going too fast. 14-13, 20-14, 20-17. Our ball. I'm gonna hop out for a second, or hop in. Excuse me. Hit as we throw, just not. They got 4 sacks on us today. This O-line just not performing.
John Dave Barron on the coverage.
What a play there by him. I did not think he was able to get up there. Granted, our guy didn't even make a play for the ball, so appreciate that. First down to the 36, Brock Bowers. 2024 NFL season. We are not in 2024. I hate to alarm you, game. There's an injury timeout. It said flag, but I was like, it was red. I was like, no one, unless they're throwing a challenge flag about something. Third and 9, Genty unable to go anywhere. They were ready for that run. Broke a tackle, and it honestly hurt us more than it helped us. But Emmett Harrington burns the defense. (24-20), 31-20, 34-20, 37-20, and we end with a W to end the season. So we guaranteed a winning record. The question is it good enough to make the playoffs? And now we're going to be thinking, man, that loss to Jacksonville really sucks. We have another injury. Holy shit, bro. Can we just forfeit at this point? Like, the injuries are just too much. We'll take a look at the stats at the end of the year. Since it's week 18, nothing matters. But I have my eyes closed. I have the bottom left corner. See when we loaded? Okay, I see we loaded. And we made the playoffs again. We get lucky. New England at the 6. We take the 7th seed. Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Miami, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati, all 9-8. And we somehow get the tiebreaker between the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 way tiebreaker. Does Rashad Jackson get to play another game this season? We need to actually look at the injury report and find that out, actually. Week to week. He could be back next week. He could not be. Another one is Davin Burks is eligible to return. We're going to bring him back, obviously. We do have to cut a player. We're going to put Monroe back on the practice squad. All right. Here's the question. How far in this playoffs can we go? We could go 4 in a row for the Super Bowl. Does Isaiah Pickens have what it takes to lead a first-round upset? It's a divisional game, so anything can happen. Seven all. 10-7 Chiefs. 14-10. 14-13. 16-14. Two minutes to go. We only need a field goal. Come on, Isaiah Pickens. Harrington's got the first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. A gain of 7 and a Las Vegas first down.
I don't even know who's playing our left guard. I probably should have taken a look at that. Can I actually? Like, who is playing for left guard? Because we're down 2 of them. John Cabrera.
The tackle by Leo Chanel.
Marco Fernandez unable to secure the catch. It was a bad throw by me. I mean, that's quite literally the definition of hospital ball. We chuck it up for Khalid Lowell. He's unable to burn him deep. Game's not really helping with these play calls, I'll be honest. Like, this is probably going to work a lot better. Gives us, instead of going for that line, it gives us some run after the catch potential. Like, Harrington's up to the 30 at the first down. Chiefs take a timeout. They're in desperation mode now as we're in field goal range. Chargers beat the Ravens. I feel bad for Genty. He probably didn't have that great of a year, but to be fair, when the O-line, I mean, it felt like we were seriously playing whoever we could. Sometimes you literally just gotta work with what you got. So, if we get 6 yards, we're guaranteed the final play, and that's exactly what we do. Tackled inbounds. We're intentionally going to take a delay a game. But we won't do that. I don't want to risk like a 10-second runoff or something. Two seconds left. We're going to send the field goal unit out there. Chip shot for Cardi. It is up. And good. Then we're going to win the game. 17-16. We're moving on. Let's go. Isaiah Pickens, man, he isn't playing great. He's throwing a few interceptions. Completion percentage, not really where we liked it to be. But, I mean, no complaints because we are winning these games. And we have another injury to go over. It's going to be Jack Besh. I am going to quickly check the stats, though, while we're here. Obviously, can't really blame Jackson for the bad year towards the end because he was injured. Defense definitely turned it around towards the end. Marco Fernandez, 750 yards leads the way for us. Blocking. Let's see. How many sacks? Charles Grant, who played nearly, 350 more downs than Hightower, same sacks? I mean, ooh. Defensively, 146 tackles for Royster, 120 for Dunn. Unfortunately for Brewer and Hamilton, they fall just short of the 100 tackles mark. But we see two guys with double-digit tackles lost in McCann and Kirkland, with 10.5 sacks for Biddle leading the way, 6.5 for McCann. Interceptions, we see 3 for Royster leads the way. Forced fumbles, bunch of guys with 1. We didn't get any actually after that. Perfect for field goals, perfect for extra points for Cardi. I know who deserves a contract extension after that. 52.7 punting average. I mean, if we can find the money, I think Joshua Cardi has earned it. We're going against the Jets in the division round. They're the 7 seed, or excuse me, they're the 1 seed. But we got our guy back. Is it going to be enough? Or you could argue, should we have rolled with Isaiah Pickens? I mean, he led us through those clutch wins. All right. Made the most of our situation. We pull off the upset in the first round. Job's not done, though. We're still in this. And it could be an AFC West championship game. We start out up 14. Up 21-0, 21-7, 28-7 at the half, 28-14, 35-14, 35-21. The Jets not giving up. 35-24, 42-24, 42-31. Just too much for them to overcome. And we're going to the championship game as the 7 seed. Welcome back, Rashad Jackson, throwing for 4 touchdowns. Oh my goodness, I'm just looking at this. And guess who it fucking is? Get your ass on IR. Seriously, go to some special doctor in, what is it, Germany, I think they are, Sweden, one of those countries where they have like the really good ones. Figure out if you can even play, guys. I'm tired, frankly, of you constantly getting injured. We're going to go after Bernard Ryman. We got the money to. Weekly award, we have Rashad Jackson. All right, here we go. Championship time. It is between the Packers and the Giants. Two teams we actually played. Both of them we beat. So, looking forward to a potential Super Bowl. Hopefully, we can make it there. I mean, we've pulled off crazier things, it seems. It's 14-7 we trail. 21-7. 21-10. 21-18. 25-21. 28-21. Woo! That's the 7th seed. Don't write us off, baby. We're going bowling, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl for the 5th straight year with a chance to win 4 in a row as the 7th seed this time. We were week 18. We needed to win in so much help, and we got it all. And here we are. We made the most of it. We had a backup for the end of the year somehow lead us this way. Give it to Matt Royster, baby. Let's go. We'll take a look at the Pro Bowl roster for anyone curious. Looking for any former guys of ours. I doubt we'll see any. Because, well, Max Crosby maybe. He went to Arizona. I never checked. How good did Arizona do? Jonathan Culp actually makes it. I don't remember what team we traded him to. But congrats to him. Just wasn't really going to do it here. How good were the Cardinals or bad? They made the playoffs at 10-7. They had they took literally most of our guys. They took Wes Agnew. They took did they take Nakobe Dean? I think they took Nakobe Dean. They definitely took Crosby. But they were literally just poaching our guys. And to be fair, they got to the playoffs. But it just also shows we lost those guys and it doesn't matter. Julian Cochran wins MVP. We'll have no one in the top 10. Coach of the year. We make it at number 7. If the votes counted towards, playoffs, obviously we would have won it because, oh my goodness, how are we still here? With one final game to go, can we be hoisting the Lombardi or are we going to be, I wouldn't even say heartbroken. I mean, it sucks that we, made this Cinderella run and we're going to have the 31st pick after I said, be same if we wasted this pick, but I'd much rather do good than, the scouting, whatever. 3-0. 7-3 we lead. 14-3. 14-11 we lead. 18-14. 21-18 we lead. (25-21). We got one final drive. We're going to hop in. 3 timeouts. We got a chance. 37 seconds. 3 timeouts. Notice Jack. No, it is Jack Best. Emmett Harrington not out there. That took a lot of time. Rashad Jackson's leg, by the way, looks like it's at high risk of injury, and he's subbed out. So it's Miracle Man himself, Isaiah Pickens, and I just threw that interception. I'm going to be honest, I'm not ending on that. I'm so sorry. You can call it rigged. It is. I'm sorry. That one's generally my fault. I simply just got eager. He was going to be open. I threw it too early because I anticipated him being open, and I just need to. Oh, is Rashad Jackson back out there? It is. Okay. No more Miracle Man. Well, they're playing lockdown defense as they should, because it's pretty obvious what plays we're going to be calling.
Third down and 10.
Go!
That's an interception I'm okay with. Now, game's not technically over as we can get the stop and probably have one chance at a miracle play. But a first down ends it.
Number 26 is the ball carrier. Ronnie Hickman on the tackle. 2 yards on the
But I can't be mad at how this season went. Obviously, 9-8. Made it by pure chance.
Check!
It felt like we literally we're in a raffle and we got the it was a 1 in 6 chance and we somehow got it. And that's not even talking about, them having to lose those games. Okay, well that's not how the game's going to end, is me getting my ankles broke by a damn quarterback. And if the game would have crashed and it would have made me restart, I would have just forced win the Giants. I'll just be honest with that. Oh, we save a timeout. Now that's a bit cheating, but
Ready! Panther 60! Panther ready!
fumble on the play. Recovered by the Raiders.
now I'm not a genius.
Okay,
But 93 yards, we're going to call one play, take a timeout.
let's go! Ready!
1 second. Okay, we got to go 86 yards. One play.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Damn, we didn't even get a chance to lateral it. We just got straight up caught. But 25-21 is how this game unfortunately ends. Congratulations to the Giants. We can now officially say Rashad Jackson has lost a Super Bowl. He's made the Super Bowl every year of his career. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to win this one as we fall to 25-21. But we're gonna end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. Hope you all like the new format. I'm sorry if you don't, but with this, my time getting shorter and making videos, obviously, I'm busy with work now. I'm no longer a kid. I have a job that I have to maintain. I have, stuff outside of work, like family, friends I have to maintain. It's just, I don't think I would have been able to go a whole another season of Raider franchise, and then would have been able to finish the series in time for Madden 27. So I hope you guys understand. But regardless, thank you for sticking with me, even through it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.